Hello and welcome to the Racing Revolutions podcast. I will be your host Elissa Kellan to give you the rundown with the F1 world, including race weekends, championships and so much more. On this episode of Racing Revolutions, we're going to be gathering up some of the news from behind the scenes of the paddock you might have missed throughout the past week. Starting off, it is said that discussions over signing the seven-time world champion, Lewis Hamilton, are advancing within Ferrari, and John Elkann, the company president, is already in talks with Hamilton himself. Hamilton's current deal with Mercedes is set to expire at the end of the 2023 season, and a new contract hasn't been agreed to yet. The Daily Mail suggests Ferrari is considering two scenarios to sign the world champion, meaning they'd ideally like the Brit to partner Charles Leclerc, which would see Sainz lose his seat at Ferrari. The alternative option sees Hamilton partnering Sainz at Ferrari and Leclerc joining Mercedes as Russell's teammate. Moving on, Mercedes has recently unveiled a new £70 million redevelopment at their factory in Brackley, where they build and design their F1 cars. The team's new facilities will be powered 100% by renewable energy from on-site and off-site sources. Next, Red Bull has come out and said it will not be selling AlphaTauri. In February, new Red Bull CEO Oliver Mintzlaff was reportedly not happy about AlphaTauri's performance. Instead of selling the F1 team, AlphaTauri will employ more staff at their UK outpost in Bicester rather than their main base in Italy. Also, earlier this year, it was announced that its team principal, Franz Tost, would step down from his role at the end of 2023, with Ferrari's deputy team principal, Laurent Mekies, replacing the Austrian. Moving on, Formula One drivers will be bound by stricter speed limits while driving behind a safety car in double yellow flag zones to improve safety. The new measures apply to safety cars and virtual safety cars being deployed, first shown at the Monaco Grand Prix last weekend. The decision was made following research and reviews of previous incidents and in consultation with the teams and drivers. Finally, Mick Schumacher is set to drive the Mercedes W14 for the first time in a tire test in Barcelona this week. The Silver Arrows will be staying on at the Circuit de Catalunya after this weekend's Grand Prix, with Russell in the car on Tuesday before Schumacher drives on the second day of the test. Thank you for tuning into the Racing Revolutions podcast. I've been your host Elissa Kellan with the news behind the paddock this week, and I'll hopefully see you next time with another episode.